Let's review limited edition Mexican-style hot chocolate Cinnamon Toast Crunch. With all of the new Cinnamon Toast Crunch flavors we've tried this year, will this one rise to the top? Will there be any noticeable difference between this and any other chocolate flavor? For those of you who grew up with Mexican hot chocolate, will this bring a nostalgic smile to your face? Friends, it's time to eat some cereal. Happy birthday, everybody, and welcome to Seriously, where we take cereals seriously. My name is Alex, and I eat and review hundreds of cereals a year with episodes every single week in order to help you get the most out of your cereal experience. Today on Seriously, we're taking a look at what is being billed as a holiday cereal from Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Mexican-style hot chocolate flavor. I love this wintry box. Even if you've never had Mexican hot chocolate before, you definitely know they're connecting this cereal with a cozy feeling. Look, even these little Cinnamon Toast Crunch dudes are all dressed up for winter. This one has earmuffs. This one has a nice winter hat on. Look at this guy's loving it on the back. He's got his cocoa. This is so great. Now, my understanding is that Mexican-style hot chocolate can be enjoyed year-round, but is especially popular in the fall and winter, and that's perfectly reflected here. But the signature of Mexican-style hot chocolate, what sets it apart from, say, Swiss Miss, is a particular spice blend that includes cinnamon, but also often things like nutmeg, clove, and even chili. So as far as Cinnamon Toast Crunch flavors go, I think this could be brilliant. The shared cinnamon focus of both Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Mexican-style hot chocolate could be an incredibly strong link. Perhaps the other thing that usually sets Mexican hot chocolate apart as unique is that it's not made with straight cocoa powder, but instead using chocolate discs, so the texture and flavor are meant to be more rustic and aromatic. It's usually a deeper taste than just what's in run-of-the-mill hot cocoa packets. And that, I think, will be the key here. Will this just be Cinnamon Toast Crunch with a little basic chocolate on it? Or will it honor the real Mexican-style hot chocolate tradition by leaning into the warmth of those spices and their complexity of flavor? That's what I'm looking for today. For what it's worth, I am so glad that General Mills is at least attempting these traditional flavor profiles, and I'm really rooting for this to be a success. Plus, I'd love to keep expanding my own ideas of what constitutes a fall or a winter flavor, so this might be just the ticket. So now, I want to use all of my cereal expertise to help you decide if you need a bowl of limited edition Cinnamon Toast Crunch Mexican-style hot chocolate flavor. Hey, if you made it this far in the video, you're likely a savvy shopper, and I envy you for that. But would you do me one more favor? Would you like this video and subscribe to the channel and leave a comment with what cereal we should look at together in a future episode? Doing any one of those things would really help me out. All right, I think I am ready. I have got my bowl, I have got my spoon, and of course I have my trusty 1% milk. And of course I've got the cereal of the hour here, Cinnamon Toast Crunch Mexican-style hot chocolate. I'm excited to dive in, so let's pour it out and see what it looks like in a bowl. Wow, this looks amazing. I was really worried it would look like standard brown chocolate cereal, but there is something different going on here. It has a dark, rich brown to it. There are reddish tones here, and there's a little bit of a sparkle still of the cinnamon and sugar Cinnadust they put on this thing. It truly is a delight to the eyes. I did not expect that. It still has the classic Cinnamon Toast Crunch texture where it's kind of bubbly on one side and ridges on the other. Through the coating, you can still see just a hint of the cinnamon swirl that they usually have on these pieces. Visually, this is a home run. Boy, it is making me excited to eat it. So let's give a try to Cinnamon Toast Crunch Mexican-style hot chocolate flavor. Dry. Wow, I did not expect to be this impressed right off the bat. This is not a run-of-the-mill chocolate cereal. And it's not just a lame attempt to throw some chocolate onto Cinnamon Toast Crunch. There is a real connection going on here between the chocolate flavor and the cinnamon of the Cinnadust. The chocolate itself isn't just a saccharine sweet milk chocolate. There is a deepness here, and especially in the aftertaste, I can taste a little bit of spices. Now, that's primarily cinnamon, which makes sense. I wish there was a little more of a chili or some sort of heat to this. I'm not getting that. Now, Cinnamon Toast Crunch has done that in the past. Remember Cinefuego Toast Crunch? That definitely had a heat to it. So they're capable of it. I wish they had pushed that a little further. But even dry, this is a unique surprise, already surpassing my expectations. I really hope it helps to put milk on it since Mexican-style hot chocolate is a drink. Let's see what happens when we do that. All right, my friends, let us try Mexican-style hot chocolate Cinnamon Toast Crunch in milk. Yummy. It's interesting, it's gotten a little bit sweeter in the milk, but I also think it's brought out a little bit of that spice blend that I was looking for. I can't explain how, but this is more complex than just being chocolate on top of cinnamon. It may be in the chocolate itself that it has a depth, a complexity that's going a little bit above and beyond what they could have just slapped onto here. Let me try one more bite. Yeah, I wouldn't call it heat, but there is a spice level on this that really blossoms in the milk. Geez, I'm really impressed with this. Now, I think I would stop short of saying that this is a flavor profile I would want to eat year round, but as a holiday, as a winter flavor, this is giving me warm and cozy feelings in my mouth. Since this is based off of a drink, a beverage, I do want to taste the milk specifically to see if that tastes like Mexican-style hot chocolate. So let me see if that's the case. Yum. It's really good milk. It's sweet. It has both the cinnamon and the chocolate notes. All in all, I think this is excellent. Boy, I did not expect to be delighted by this, but I definitely am. So I think all that's left is to give this a rating out of 5. Well, friends, we have done it all. We talked, we ate, we took every facet of taste and texture into consideration, and now it's enough. My final verdict on Cinnamon Toast Crunch Mexican-style hot chocolate is 3.5 out of 5. I love that this came out in the fall, even ahead of the blatantly Christmas flavors that are going to come out in about a month, because this flavor deserves to be tried while the seasons are changing and getting a little bit cooler. I really enjoyed the uniqueness of this. General Mills, if you're going to try this again, I would go even further. Put a little bit more of that spice blend in here to see if you can give us some heat. I think people would appreciate that. But let me say, I appreciate it right now. This was really a fun cereal to try. And I genuinely am interested. If you grew up with Mexican-style hot chocolate in your house, I would love for you to try this and let me know how it compares to what you have in your memory. If you're someone who wants to try today's cereal for yourself, I got mine at Walmart, but they are listed as limited edition, so I'd be sure to check them out soon. Now listen, I'd love to spend more cereal time together, and YouTube thinks you're going to enjoy the videos that are on screen right now, so check those out while you're waiting for a brand new episode of Seriously next week. Until then, never be soggy, my friends. Bye-bye.